Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's Cynicalex, and today we're going to be handing out the awards for 2019 for Marvel Future Fight, the Oscars of MFF as it were. But before we get into that, I want to say that I hope that all the audio kinks and sort of problems and things have been fixed. Hopefully this is sounding smoother than ever. I know the look is still the same. Apologies, I can't really fix that. Can't cut my hair. But a huge shout out to my boy iBig912 for helping me out tremendously with my new audio equipment, and hopefully it will only get better from here. Now, without further ado, you guys were fantastic, and you went ahead and over 5,000 of you went ahead and voted on these awards. Best new character. We had Best New Uniform of the Year, Best Update of the Year, Best Tier 3 of the Year, Best New Reworked Game Mode that needs to be reworked. You could sort of call that the worst game mode. The Best SFX animation, and I do want to apologize. The committee, aka me, made one mistake. We forgot to add Doctor Strange's ultimate skill to this list. So that was the one big error. The images of Icon absolutely should have made it on this list, but that's exactly how it is with all awards shows. There's always at least one snub. So Doctor Strange's ultimate skill was the big snub this year, and apologies to the good doctor, but we will get him next year. And you know, he might be dominating in other categories anyways. So let's take a look at what you voted as the best of the best of the best. So here we go. Without further ado, the best new character of the year was, without a doubt, Silver Surfer. More than 1,500 people, almost a third of all voters, chose Silver Surfer as the best new character of the year. Arguably the strongest character of the year, with or without a uniform. An absolutely dominating force. But who came in second place with 22% of the votes? Namor. So this is really interesting. Almost, more than 50% of all voters, 55% of all votes went to two characters that were from the exact same update. So Marvel Future Fight really hit the nail on the head with these sort of classic characters. They really captured the essence of what Namor is. They made him a mutant. They brought us an OP combat type character, which we've been asking for ages, and it wasn't a character that needed to be reworked via uniform. And then Silver Surfer just, dominating and being that sort of cosmic force that we expected him to be, just so powerful. And I think Silver Surfer also left a lot of impressions on people because of the Galactus world boss. And so when you think Silver Surfer, you think Galactus. When you think Galactus, you think Silver Surfer. So I think that really helps to make that impression in people's minds. But I'm really surprised that these two characters from the exact same update, that really shows you when Marvel Future Fight really hit the pinnacle and really hit the nail on the head. And they should probably look towards future character designs to really sort of emulate the values of these. And the surprising thing especially is that Namor got 22% of the votes, when in the APK, star agents including myself were worried that he would be too weak. So funny how it ends up being the ones that you least expected are the ones that creep up on you and surprise you. So much attention to detail in the character, so physically appealing, and then so physically strong in the game. He just hits like an absolute truck, and that's why he is number 2 ahead of everyone else. And you can see like the split among the other 45% is really, it's such a dice. Like there's no one really dominating except for maybe Nick Fury here with 4%, Doctor Doom here with 5.4%, and then Slapstick with 4.5%. Slapstick, actually, I'm really surprised about, maybe because he's just from a recent update. But I sort of understand Doctor Doom and Nick Fury. Those are comic book characters. Those are MCU characters. Those are beloved characters. I don't think there's a lot of, maybe there are a lot, I guess there are a lot of Slapstick fans, but I would imagine that people would read or have read a lot more comics involving Nick Fury and Doctor Doom than Slapstick. So I find that one interesting, but it goes to show you that Marvel Future Fight still have a lot of creativity to showcase when they bring out characters like Slapstick, who can transform into the comic book look, mid skill animation, and sort of win over our hearts with those sort of visual appealing things. Now, and no females, by the way, no females in the top 5 at all. So this was male dominated category. Let's check out the next one, best new uniform of the year. And it's almost a three-way tie, as you can see. 15%, 12%, 10%. Very, very close voting. But who was our top vote getter? Jean Grey X-Men Red. Not a surprise. This uniform took the game by storm. And sorry, Storm. And yeah, it to this day, it's one of the best uniforms ever. Visually, it's beautiful. It's a really, really nice uniform. And it really gives you a completely different play style for both of these characters. And that's what I think is a really important thing. This uniform, this base look, lots of fire. She transforms into a phoenix. She creates these pillars that spin around. But this uniform, completely different. You get this sort of mind, this psychic, this telekinetic feel to it. She summons these purple things. Lasers shoot out. She summons this huge ball of sort of, mind energy. She's got the spikes. So they did a really good job of making us feel like we're getting a brand new character. And of course, the power level. Who can forget? Coming in at number 2, Captain Marvel Endgame / movie uniform. This one's a bit unfair because you are voting on 2 different looks. This one is the more powerful look. This one is the more, I think, visually appealing look with the longer hair, at least in my opinion. I'm not a big fan of this one, except for the fact that she's floating. I do enjoy the fact that she is airborne. She only gets airborne with this one when you go past that initial screed, but they're both pretty good. And then coming in third, we have Lady Deadpool, Mercs for Money, and Holiday. This one, kind of no surprise, but mostly due to the fact that this uniform and the power level for this uniform is just insanely high. I think that really takes the cake and pushes it up to the pinnacle. Now let's take a look at the best update of the year. What were your votes and where did you guys all agree on? Wow, an overwhelming majority, and I'm sure you can guess which update that is. 41% of you thought that Avengers Endgame was the top update of the year. Unsurprising here. I definitely agree with you. This update just brought so many things, and it's changed the course of so many characters. And especially those reworks that happened later on, you can still attribute those to the Endgame. You know, we just have these beloved uniforms for characters that, we might never see again in the MCU, at least not in this current form. So I think even, at minimum as an homage to what Tony Stark and Iron Man and the actor did, I think Marvel Future Fight nailed it more than any other Marvel game, and that's what you guys thought too. So I think we're all kind of in agreement there. I'm curious what came in second place, because 20% is actually not bad. The Silver Surfer Galactus update. So that makes a lot of sense, and that echoes your feelings about the best characters. So while Endgame didn't necessarily have the best characters because they were all uniforms except for Rescue, they did have the best overall theme because it's MCU tied in. But this one does come in second. Then coming in third, we basically have a tie between the Fantastic Four Epic Quest. So not the Future Foundation uniforms, that update. Well, that was technically this update, but still. The original Epic Quest in January that brought us Doctor Doom, and then the Phoenix 5 update, which was the uniforms for the Phoenix 5. So very, very interesting. Namor basically dominating 30% of the votes here on these updates. Really cool. Let's take a look at the next one here. Best new Tier 3 of the year. Ooh, very, very close voting here. 30 and 25%. This is the closest we've seen yet. Less than 5% of the votes separate these two characters. And who's number 1? Of course, Jean Grey. Who else could it be? The most annoying, the most popular, the most polarizing character in Marvel Future Fight. I'm not surprised. Coming in at number 2, we had Doctor Strange. Okay, so now we're starting to see the good doctor make his case. And that OP 5th skill, 6th skill combo. Your 5th skill, Sorcerer Supreme, gives all of your skills a 1-second cooldown. You spam, 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 and then you images of icon. You do the 5, you spam, 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 images of icon. Who came in third, bringing up the rear here? Namor. Again, not surprising. You guys love the Fish Boy. And then fourth, we have Captain Marvel. Very nice. And then we have Quicksilver. And then we got very few votes here for Apocalypse. He's new, so that's also to be expected. Mr. Fantastic got absolutely crushed. Thanos got a decent amount. And Cyclops got a decent amount too. And then the other ones got a very, very short amount here. That basically doesn't amount to anything. Or did we get it? Oh, yeah, Wolverine. Oh, he's there. Okay, 39 votes. Cool. I didn't vote for Wolverine. Nice. That would have been 40, guys. So sad. I'm actually surprised that Thanos got so few votes. That's the only one that I'm a little bit surprised about. Quicksilver beat out Thanos. That's interesting. Now let's take a look at the best new / rework game mode of the year. Wow. This is a crazy pie chart. I mean, there were only 5 options to begin with, but yeah, again, less than 5% difference between number 1 and number 2. Number 1, giant boss raid. You know what? I gotta give it up. Marvel Future Fight, you guys did a wonderful job. You listened to all of our problems and you solved almost all of them. You gave us more rewards in giant boss raid. You're giving us more type enhancement kits. You also gave us new rewards, i.e. the new CTPs and Silver Surfer bios. You gave us a new stage, and we all asked for Galactus, and you gave it to us specifically. And then we also asked for changes to the type enhancement kits, and you not only eliminated those soccer balls, those sort of light blue balls that you needed to have in addition to the type enhancement kits, but you also allowed us to make type enhancement kits, either making them forwards or disassembling them and making them backwards in case we needed a specific star amount. There is still the RNG of type enhancement kits to sort of, contend with, but I think it was a wonderful buff to a game mode that is still one of the best in Marvel Future Fight because the devs were so attentive to it. So bravo to them and good on you for noticing that. Let's see what got number 2. The World Boss Ultimate Stage is really... Is this one of those things where everyone in the Academy votes for the movie even though they didn't actually watch it? Are you guys actually playing these stages? Are you sure? Wow. I'm surprised. Okay, and then number 3, Danger Room. Wow. I just yawned. Sorry. Danger Room got more votes than Shadowland. Are you serious? Holy cow. Wow, you guys hate Shadowland, eh? That's a huge uppercut. And then nobody likes World Event. Not surprised there. Wow. Damn, Shadowland getting the shade. Okay, game mode that needs to be reworked ASAP. We've got a pretty overwhelming vote here for number 1, story mode. Wow. Almost 2,000 votes for the story mode. I know my reactions are pretty much all the same. I just say wow, and then I just explain what you guys voted on, but I'm shocked. You guys really want the story mode reworked that badly, huh? I mean, the story is nice, but the story doesn't mean that much to me. But if it means that much to you guys, the devs have to do it. That's basically just how it is. Coming in at number 2, Alliance Conquest. Okay, so you guys want to play together. That's what you're telling the devs. I mean, Danger Room got more votes than Shadowland. I hear you. And hopefully the devs here. Coming in at number 3, Timeline Battle. Wow, so no one cares about Alliance Battle or the tournament or World Boss Invasion. That kind of makes sense. Then we have Alliance Battle. Then we have, the Danger Room. Then we have World Boss Invasion. Then we have the tournament. Wow. Well, that's the way the cookie crumbles, ladies and gentlemen. Damn. Let's take a look now at Best SFX Animation. And the award goes to... Drumroll, please. Oh, I can't scroll down. Oh, no, I got to drag this up. Sorry about that. And the award for Best SFX Animation, the final vote here goes to... Iron Man the Snap. Unsurprising here, Iron Man the Snap is the one skill in Marvel Future Fight that really encapsulates what it means to be an MCU type movie and to be something that you can really say, I remember that moment. Everyone's going to remember, well, you can't see it here, but everyone's going to remember that moment forever. If you've seen Endgame once, you'll remember it probably for the rest of your life. Iron Man saying, I am Iron Man, is snapping. Unless you're not a Marvel fan at all, you definitely can't deny that moment was, epic, and that was a lead up of 20 years almost, or 10 years, 9 years, whatever, 11 years, and like 20 movies. And the fact that they got it and they did it so well in this game, of course they added their own flair to it, but you see the dust, you see, the snap, you hear it, they just did such a wonderful job. So I have to agree with you guys here. I absolutely have to agree with you. There's no doubt in my mind that is the best SFX animation in the game. Even if Doctor Strange was an option, I do not think he would have beaten Tony. But who came in second place, because it's a real tight race here, 10.9 and 10.4. We have Namor's Underwater Imperious Rex. Wow. You guys like that skill, eh? Awesome. And then we have Psylocke's Booty Flip. Wow. Okay, so the female fans and the male fans making their, and the gay fans, making their presences felt on opposite ends. I like the abs. Listen, I like the booty. Well, I like the abs. Well, I like the booty. Well, listen, we all like the snap. That's just basically how it goes. And then 4th and 5th belong to Thanos' 4th skill, Rain Fire. Yeah, that's an awesome one. And then we've got Slapstick's 5th skill. Interesting. A lot of Slapstick fans. Damn. You guys really know how to get together and coordinate. And wow. Oh, Holiday Deadpool actually got more than Slapstick. I don't know why this one shows 7%, but this one's actually larger. So my bad. Holiday Deadpool's 5th skill, the Sleigh Ride of Death, actually beat out Slapstick. I was like, that pie slice looks bigger. than the other one. But yeah, so very interesting. Very interesting choices. I'm quite surprised. Over 5,000 responses, as I said. Really happy with the turnout. I want to thank you at home, everybody out there, for voting. I couldn't have done this without you. Thank you so much. If you guys want to do this again next year, let me know. Smash the like button on this video. Maybe let me know some additional categories that we can vote for next time around, next Christmas. Hopefully when we have another wonderful year of updates to celebrate. Let me know what you think of this video and of the winners and losers. Thank you so much for watching. Happy holidays, happy almost New Year, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.